Hey guys, if you're not familiar, my name is Robert Britton, and this is a video vlog showing my preparation for the July NPC Physique competition hosted in LA this year. In my last video, I went over my leg workout in a little bit of detail for you, and hopefully you guys got some good use out of that information. So this week, I'm going to go over the supplements I use and why. But first, I want to give you guys a little bit of a rundown of how my last couple of weeks have went. So I drove back from Oregon after Christmas on Wednesday and Thursday, breaking up the drive into 2 days rather than doing 14 hours in one. This accomplished three things. First, I was able to stop and spend some time with a good friend for the night, which was always good to catch up. Second, it made me miss 2 complete workouts. And third, I didn't get full meals in on those 2 days. A lot of my meals were protein bars and shakes. It wasn't that bad because protein bars taste more like candy bars, which is kind of a good change from what I'm normally eating. But what it did do though is it messed up my progression. When I got back, in just the 2 days of not getting proper food, I lost about 2 pounds. And I'm not really concerned about that right now. I'm more excited that I didn't actually eat fast food the whole way through the trip. But while on Christmas break, I was able to get a lot of my workouts in. Except for the 2 days that I just mentioned, and I was actually able to set some more personal records. So the last couple of weeks looks kind of like this on bench press. I did a max weight of 195 pounds for 4 reps, and the next week was a huge, insane jump to 225 pounds for 4 times. Big jump, I know, and a lot of that credit goes to my inner confidence. I was always scared to put the weight on, so I shied away, but I said to myself this time, what do I have to lose? And I just went for it. And then this last week I just did 230 pounds for 3 reps with a little bit of a spot. And then this week I did the same thing, 230 pounds with the same number of reps, 3 of those. But I felt a little bit stronger, so maybe next week we'll be able to go up in weight. My squats have progressed pretty well too. In the last couple of weeks I did 300 pounds for 3 reps. Last week I did 315 pounds for 5 reps. And then this week I actually did 325 pounds for 4 reps. So I'm pretty good on that progression. And I always try to hit 5 reps for my max weight, but over the last couple of weeks it's been a little bit less consistent since the weight's gone up so fast. My trainer wants me to keep putting PRs on for weight as long as I can do a couple of reps of them. So that's why it hasn't really been 5 reps for the max weight. So this week I'm just going to chug along on my workouts and get them done. I'm always trying to add weight, but for the last couple of weeks the workouts seem to be maxed. So I'll try to stick with the same weights from the week prior, but we'll see. I'll let you know more about that in the next video. My trainer always wants me to mix things up. As far as my supplements go, I do pretty much the essential stuff a person would need to help fuel their workouts and recover their body after their workouts. Before I go to the gym, I always take my pre-workout drink, which is Jacked. It's a little bit of a nitric oxide booster that gives you more energy, and it has a lot of advantages to it as well. First off, it's not a large quantity that you need to digest. It's just a couple of scoops and then you're good to go. Another advantage is it doesn't give you the jitters. I've tried other products and they seem to give me that full feeling that I don't like before I go to the gym. Or even one product even gave me cold sweats and messed with my vision. And so it's a thin line. Some nitric oxide boosters, such as Jacked, has a lot of science behind it, so I won't bore you with all of that, but what it essentially does is it provides your body with the amino acid arginine, if I'm saying that correctly. This essentially gives you a bigger pump sensation before exercising, and it helps you lift more, and it actually helps you recover faster. I really like Jacked, and I recommend it to everyone, and I cycle it on for a few weeks at a time, and then I'll come off of it for about a week or so, and then I'll go back on, just so my body doesn't get used to it. After my workouts and as a meal replacement when I'm in a rush or I can't cook any real food, I have 100% whey protein by Optimal Nutrition. This protein has been the #1 bestseller on bodybuilding.com for a long time now, and for a good reason. It's easy to drink, it tastes good, and it mixes really well. I've only tried the chocolate flavor, so I can't really give you any recommendations on the others, but I really like that flavor, and this protein has a better taste to it than most others that I've tried. And I try to get between 1.5 to 2 grams of protein per body weight of mine at this point. That may seem excessive to some, but I'd rather have my body ingest more and disregard what it doesn't need, rather than my body actually getting enough. Protein is one of the probably the most essential macronutrient that your body needs to grow. So your protein intake should be one, if not the most important part of your diet. I'll also mix creatine with my pre and my post-workout shakes as well. I'll add about 5 milligrams of monohydrate creatine by BodyTech. There's so many different creatines on the market now, but just choose one creatine from a reputable brand and just go with it. Creatine monohydrate was actually the original creatine that was on the market. Again, lots of research on it, and if you should do a loading cycle or not, but I did. And I won't bore you with all of the details of that, but for 5 days, I took 6 servings of 5 milligrams per day for a total of 30 milligrams. And then after that, 5 days was up, I just took 5 milligrams before and after my workouts now. My last meal of the day is also a supplement that I take as well. I have a casein protein shake before I go to bed. And casein protein is a protein that your body digests slowly, whereas whey protein your body digests right away. And there's a couple advantages to that. One is at nighttime when you go to sleep for 8 hours and you don't feed your body any food. Casein protein helps in that your body won't start cannibalizing and essentially eating itself for nutrients. Your body will slowly digest that protein throughout the night instead. I've also noticed that when I wake up in the morning, I'm not starving if I actually have my shake before I go to bed. I really like the casein from Optimal Nutrition. The chocolate flavor tastes great again, mixes well, and it's pretty inexpensive. Just make sure that you use the proper amount of water, just because it gets pretty thick when you try to mix it up. And lastly, I take a multivitamin every day. Nothing special about these. I just take 2 every morning when I wake up. My trainer Elle took some measurements of me this week. My body fat is 10.09%, so that's gone down. And my chest has grown 1 full inch from when I started, and my arms are a ½ inch bigger as well. One thing that's really exciting about it is I've actually gained 10 pounds and lost body fat percentage. Can't say that about a lot of different things you've done. Everything else is pretty much the same measurement. Elle wants me to start doing measurements every 2 to 3 weeks so she can closely monitor progress a little bit better. Right now she's revising a couple of my workouts and my nutrition program for the progress that we've made so far. So we'll see what she has in store for me in the next couple of days, and I'll be able to respond to that in the next video. My next video will go over my schedule and my daily routines to show you guys how I'm able to fit all of this stuff into my schedule with work and the gym, and most importantly, eating. But until next time, make sure you subscribe to this channel as I try to put out a video every week. But the last couple of weeks I've been pretty busy and wasn't able to make them, but I'm trying to get back on track, so stay tuned. Till next time, I'm Robert, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.